usually goes in. So the best way to air out your lines is to fire off the stove inside.
Okay.
So I would do that first, burn it. Once you got a good flame going on the stove, then you come out and
What is this?
this is the water heater.
Okay.
And it's very similar to the household water heater. So you got your thermostat right here. So in the middle is medium, hotter, cooler. So that's what that is.
Okay.
So you're gonna push and hold over here. See how it goes back? Just hold it, and then you just slide it up right here. I'm still holding. Anyways, here's the drain for the water heater. A lot of times the water does create an odor, like rotten eggs. That means it's time to flush. So to flush, first thing I would do is open up the hot water side, let the pressure out, because if you go straight to it, there's gonna have some pressure and it can come at you and get you all wet. Let the pressure out, and then go ahead and unscrew it here. Stick a hose in there. You're gonna have to probably cut the head piece of the hose so it'll fit in there.
Okay.
And just flush, keep filling it up, pull out the hose, and let it all
drain out,
and all that calcium buildup will start coming out. I'm going to go inside and fire off the stove. That's why it's taking a little while.
Maybe we should go in and see what he's doing. Where's the propane? We haven't seen the propane.
No, not yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire this off. It's got a lot of air in it.
That's why it's having trouble.
That's why it's taking a while out there, yeah. But I can hear it, so.
Oh, okay.
And then here it goes already, so. For some reason,
Oh, okay.
I could have sworn I had already bled it, but we're good now, so it'll be faster. Yeah, because that one over there's got a small little pilot, so that's why.
Little tiny pilot. Yeah,
Same
right.
with the refrigerator. Do that first, or you'll be there hours.
Okay.
Back to this push and pull. So it's a 6-gallon water heater. So 10 minutes, 12 minutes, you'll have hot water.
Okay.
As you're on the road, you actually want to have all your appliances off, except you may leave the refrigerator on. And with the refrigerator, the only thing you gotta worry about is when you go fill up for gas, since it's an open flame, you're supposed to turn it off before you go gas up or fill up with propane.
The refrigerator.
Yeah, the refrigerator is what I'm saying is if you're on the road and you left it on as you're going down the road, it's running off of propane.
Yeah.
So on the other side, where I showed you, where you'll have a small little pilot burning, and it could be a risk. A lot of people don't turn it off before they gas up, but they should. But they should.
That time.
Yeah, so right now the pilot is on. I'm still holding it down because I'm still kind of purging it out, the air. And then I'm going to let go. If the pilot light stays on, then you're ready to go to on position. If it does that, it should clear out. If it don't, just kind of go back. And then try it again.
Nice.
We got a nice
Okay.
flame going on now. So we'll leave that in the middle. And we'll leave that going.
Okay. I'm sorry, can you open that back up again? Let me ask a question. What is this?
Your relief valve, pressure relief valve.
For,
So if it
for
gets
the water tank. This is all still the hot water.
This is nothing but the water.
Okay.
The water heater, yes.
Okay. So that's to drain it when it gets full of gunk.
Calcium.
And this is in case too much pressure builds up.
Too hot. It gets too hot.
Okay. And it'll do it by itself?
Yes.
Okay. If it needs to. Okay. All right.
Over here you've got a cable.
All right.
And then you got phone. So nobody has phone anymore. But
Or
cable,
cable.
you have
Sometimes.
some parks do give you free cable, so I would definitely bring along unless there's not one in there already.
What's this guy?
You know what? I don't know. Some kind of attachment to maybe
Okay.
a outside room or a flag.
Yeah. Flag.
Something.
Okay.
Okay, your seatbelts are in here, but you can pull them out through the inside. I don't see the cable. Yeah, there's no
We've got
cable.
some.
Okay, anyways, here is hot water heater. So your water heater has been wired for 110.
Okay.
So what you want to do is you're going to have to get an extension cord. And then you're going to run this to the park and plug it in.
But not then do this.
And not do that, yeah.
One or the other.
Yeah, so gas is more efficient.
Okay.
So if you want longer hot showers, then gas is the way to go. But you do have the option of running it on electric.
Okay. Is it a whole different unit, or is it the same unit?
Yeah, it's the same unit, but it's like a aftermarket add-on
Okay,
that the
okay.
prior owner did.
Okay. And what's this one?
This is your course, so
For the park.
yeah. So what
For
you
all
want,
the electric.
you're gonna plug this into the park.
This is the 30 amp.
Yes.
You were saying. What's the 110 then? I don't understand that.
This here is just
No, on the other
For the
side.
water.
The two
Yeah,
plugs
on
on
the
the other
other
side.
Oh, that's just an outlet. You can plug
go
a
out.
TV.
Oh, to be
For
out-
outside.
Yeah, so because you're gonna
gotcha.
So we can listen to the stereo outside.
Outside.
TV,
okay, that's not
stereo,
where we come from the park
Do
with
your hair
110.
out there.
That's where we
see.
come from. That's the park stuff.
Yeah, this is what
Gotcha.
you want to plug in.
Okay.
And then when you want power from the generator, you're gonna plug it in here. Okay, right here. You
From
gotta-
the generator.
yeah, when you want power when you have the generator running,
Yeah.
instead of you're gonna have to plug this right in
Ah,
there.
got it.
So,
Okay.
so
Got
the,
it.
the parks have the same outlet.
Yes. So once we fire up the generator, then we use that thing.
Correct.
Okay.
If we're at a park, use 30 amp, and we need a cord like
Yeah.
what you just
Yeah,
cord.
Yeah. You don't want to do no more than 20. No more than 30 feet. So
Okay. So and a cord like this.
most parks
is-
have the post
It's right there. Yeah.
So I think I would start with the 10, 15 footer. And
Right.
maybe more.
But you guys are going to give us one of these, right? This comes with. When
This
he
is-
said.
Yeah, this is ours. This is
Okay.
not even. This is just a regular extension. We don't even recommend you to get.
Yeah.
also
No.
get
Yeah.
this.
Right.
Right,
We'll
right.
work that out, and we'll see if
Harbor
they've.
Freight has them.
Okay. Well, Larry, when I talked to Larry yesterday, he said
We
it was
are
gonna come
providing
with
you
it.
an adapter that'll adapt from 30 to 15. Because
Oh.
a lot of people don't have 30 amps at home.
Okay.
So we provide that adapter so that way you can plug it into a regular 110 outlet.
Oh shoot! I wish he had told me that because I didn't bring
We
a
got
cord.
a place across the street. so-
Okay, we'll work it out. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
no big deal.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
so when you want power from the generator, you plug in there. This will plug into the park.
Got it.
Watch your hand.
Yep.
This is where you're gonna go gas up.
Okay.
And over here is the propane.
Is this is storage, right?
Yeah. and
Besides
you can also get access under the couch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So throughout here and as well as inside.
Seat belts, storage, and access to the power cords is under here.
And actually, you also have your converter electrical part right there, which I'll go over inside.
When inside. Okay.
And then here's the your propane tank. You've got a gauge right here
okay.
as well.
Uh-huh.
So you're about a little over half full. This is where they're gonna fill up, and this is the valve you want to open and close. So whenever you're gonna store it, you want to shut it off.
Okay.
Okay. Or if you smell propane leaking, this is the main valve right here. This shuts it all
Okay.
off.
Okay. And has this all been tested, regulators and
Yeah,
whatever?
we do what we call a drop test and make sure there's no gas.
Okay.
So we use a manometer.
What's that?
This here is some kind of like a water line that they added on as well, which is there.
Okay.
So if you want to add a spigot to it or something, but that's
Oh,
what
I
that.
see.
Yeah, they added that on there. That's not factory.
Okay, so
And then you were
Open?
Yeah.
okay. And how many gallon, or do you know how full
This is probably.
Oops.
It is 9.8. So
9.8
almost 10.
gallons. Okay. Okay.
So you got the furnace that runs off propane, the stove, the water heater, the refrigerator. Okay, out of all those appliances, the refrigerator is the one that uses the least of the propane.
Okay.
Okay, then you got the water heater, and then you got the furnace and the stove.
Okay.
People ask me how long does it last? It all depends.
Right.
So if you're running the furnace all day, all night, well, probably not very long. Because the furnace does use a lot of it. And the furnace also uses a lot of 12 volt because that's what keeps the fan running.
Okay.
So if you wake up with a dead battery, that's why, because you're running the furnace. So keep that in mind. If you're going to do a lot of dry camping, try to find a way where you can add a second battery.
Okay.
And to be honest, 2 6 volts is better than 2 12 volts.
Okay.
So if you're gonna buy a new battery, you might as well buy 2 6 new volts and just keep that as a spare.
Okay.
Because at the same time, you don't want to use a new and a used battery. You know what I mean? You don't want to use a 2-year-old, 3-year-old battery with a brand new battery. It's not a good idea.
It's not good.
Same
Okay.
same with the remote control. You don't want to put it all
Right.
brand new. You don't want to use a used battery. So same deal.
Right. Okay.
You were saying you wanted to, I wasn't sure if you wanted to fill it up all the way or just enough water so if you got to pull over and use the restroom.
You mean today?
Yeah.
How?
The more the water, the more
Heavy.
gas. Yeah, and more gas you're going to
Right.
use.
Right.
Well,
Well,
you can
if
check how full it is, but I think it's just has like a third. It's not even halfway full.
And we're just gonna stay the night someplace, so I don't even know how much you would normally. Just
You guys
for-
going to shower?
Probably in the morning, just rinsing off the rinsing the cobwebs off the head. So, is that, and that's just for the tank? Is there a connection for water without using a tank? I don't know how these work.
City water?
Yeah.
Like you hook up a regular garden hose?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What, are you guys going to go to a campground?
Yeah.
Then you
tonight.
don't need water. Because campground, you just
Right.
hook up, you bypass.
Right.
The tank is just for when you're on the road.
Right.
No
and,
hookups?
And no hookups.
Correct.
Got it.
So you have enough water for that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we also provide you, always use a white hose, RV,
Okay.
and always use a water regulator,
Okay.
and we're providing you with both.
Perfect.
So tank and full hookups, that's all there.
Got it.
Sometimes one's here and the other one's on the other side. So you
Oh,
got, you got it
great.
easy.
Okay.
Right. You guys- oh, and this guy here just will swing on out. There's nothing on lock, and then it'll just clip on there.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Looks
let me
like
show
it's
you.
seen better days.
Yeah. Still works though.
Yeah, does it? Can you get new vinyl or
Oh,
whatever for
definitely.
it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you pull that out and then this hooks onto here.
Yeah.
All right. And it's just a spring mechanism.
Yeah.
Well, it never comes down when you're driving down the road. It never flops. Okay.
Not yet.
On the other one, is a little more to it. This guy here. When you bring it out, to bring it back in, you just do the reverse.
Okay.
So, what you want to do is you grab this handle. Right here, you're gonna see your notches. Or right here, actually. So the higher you go, the weaker it gets.
Right.
So try not to go too high. Just go enough to where you can open the door and it doesn't.
Got it. Okay.
When it's lightly raining, you probably want that one a couple notches lowered, so that way the water will run down, make the puddle away from your branches. Raining really hard, really windy, you want to roll this back up.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So to roll it up, you're gonna grab this handle and you're gonna come all the way down until it stops.
Okay.
Make sure you go to the stop because if you stop it here, it's not gonna roll up properly. And then you have to backtrack and do everything.
Do everything over again. Okay. So you just let that handle
It's a one person just deal, I guess. All the way down. This guy here, I didn't use it, but you are able to just clip, kind of give it a little bit more secureness.
I see.
That's what that's for. I didn't use it.
Okay.
It's not windy at all. Most of them don't even have it.
And otherwise it just screws up into here.
Yeah, just hold it from flapping and ripping and all that other good stuff. So on this guy, you just a couple turns on the knob there. Don't overdo the knob because it will come apart. You don't want to do that, so I would say 2 turns. And then this guy here, you should just slide on it.
Okay.
Okay. Once you do that, over here, grab a hold of the leash, spring loaded. So as soon as you bring this down, it's gonna want to take off on you.
Okay.
So make sure you have a good grip on the leash. And then you just walk the leash, because you kind of want to center the leash. Walk it down, and then just want to come up. Okay. And then you lock it. You lock the rail.
Okay.
And then you put the tension. Yeah, I know we gotta.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna bring it out.
Okay.
And then you put the tension back on the knob.
Oh, you do put on the back black knob.
Yeah. Well, the bottom one, not the top one, not this one. This one.
Right.
This is the tension knob.
Right.
Now to open it, bring these up, unloosen here, which I did already, and then you're gonna bring this latch. You're gonna pop it up. No, it's only on this side. Sorry.
Oh.
Pop it up.
Okay.
And then let me grab your. You need your awning pole. Okay, this unlocks it. Okay. Then come
Are you
over-
getting this on the thing on that?
Then you grab your dog leash. Bring it right up. Okay.
Do you need to have it all the way out whenever you pull it out? Or can you stop
Yeah,
it?
because you'll have trouble when this goes up. It won't all the way up.
Okay.
And just bring this back up. Like that.
Okay.
I usually put a little, yeah, it'll lock in place.
Okay.
I usually put a little weight here, kind of stretch out the material.
Okay.
And then as you push it on down, just lock it.
Okay.
And then if you want to use these,
Okay.
that's it.
Uh-huh.
You're also able to unhook it here if you want to stake it down to the ground.
Okay.
Before we forget, this
Oops.
let me change that out.
Okay.
No big deal.
Just the clip that.
Yeah, that holds it. Yeah, we got. The sun beats on these all day long, so you'll find out.
Right. Right.
I mean, yeah, we go through them before we put them out. That way it's because some people want them right there.
Right. Right.
Like a couple days ago, some guy wanted it in an hour. So
Yeah. Wow.
we did it though. It's slow, so. Okay.
Okay.
You don't want it to slam, so kind of walk it.
Right. This thing's already done, so this is screwed in tight.
Right.
That done, screw that in tight. It doesn't much matter if this is up or down.
Well, you want it down so that wouldn't be door.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's not. It's just a nice little crack. Alright, ready to go inside.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, understand. Nothing to it.
Okay. Okay.
Somehow people forget, so make sure you look through your right rear mirror and make sure that
Yeah.
it's up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So we put a brand new fire extinguisher.
Got it. Okay.
carbon monoxide, and your smoke alarm right over there.
Which is that? And smoke.
Yes.
Okay.
So those are all got their own little AA or AAA batteries. So you got entrance and a porch light. But what happened is okay, it's that one.
Oh, I see. Okay. So this one is only.
So you got an entrance light, and then the outside you got a porch light.
Okay.
And all the other ones they're all manual.
All by themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Here, and these are all 12 volts,
Okay.
except they added this thing on, so I don't know if it works.
Looks like this is an add-on too.
Oh, it's not even plugged in. So you're gonna have to plug
Yeah,
this in.
don't worry about it.
But I think there's a little more extension cord.
Okay.
So here's the adapter, that from 30 to 15.
Okay.
So you can plug it in at home, plug it in a couple days before your trip.
Okay.
Get the battery charging, get the refrigerator cooling, get in here, turn on lights, that way you're not wearing down your battery. And then you got your water regulator, so this guy will go in your spigot, and then this guy will go in right here like that. So that way no more than 40 pounds goes past this.
Okay.
These do get clogged up, so if you're not getting water,
Check that.
most likely it's this guy.
Okay.
So here's some chemicals, and this is that sewer hose. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is a disposable type, so you might want
Oh, okay.
to eventually upgrade it. I mean, it'll be good for a couple times, but once you see it, little pinholes, then definitely get
Right. Right.
newer ones. Down here is your converter and fuses and breakers. Okay, they prior owner left little notes for you,
Okay.
and as you read to charge the house battery, all you gotta do is hit this up, and then you wanna turn this switch on, which turns the fan on, so it doesn't overheat. Okay.
Now, what is that doing? What did you just say? What are we doing here?
This is your converter. Your
Okay.
converter is your battery charger. So
Okay.
if your house battery is going dead, or you want to charge the house battery, then you want to hit this up, and then turn the fan on. See, it's off there.
Okay.
It's on there.
And that's happening because it's plugged in.
Correct. If you're
Okay.
not plugged in, this is not going to happen.
Okay.
And also, when you got the generator running, you want to do this.
Okay. Same thing.
Because if you have the generator running and this is off, you're not doing anything but running and wasting gas on the generator.
Right.
Yeah, you'll be able to run the air conditioner and everything that's 110,
But you're not charging.
but
the
you're not
battery.
charging your house battery.
At the same time.
Okay.
You know, it's an older coach, so I mean, you could definitely upgrade to a newer converter, and it just does it by itself.
Okay.
But
Okay.
since it's an older one, you need to do this
Yeah.
few steps.
Okay.
And it's right here. It's readable. It's eligible. So also it says don't kick this in, because the fan will be rubbing.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So
I'm glad they told us.
So the house battery, you want to give it a good charge, so a good 6 hours or so.
Okay.
So let it run for 6 hours, because it tells you don't overcharge it.
And what does the house battery run? I'm sure you told us already, but
Yeah.
tell me again.
Everything except the air conditioner and the
Okay.
microwave
Okay.
and all the 110 outlets.
Okay.
So it's very needed.
Okay. Right. Right.
So everything.
Okay.
Okay, so you're fully charged, so we'll turn that off. And this is all 12 volts. You won't get shocked or anything.
Okay.
Once, if you go behind this panel or in here, then you'll get 110 shocked.
Okay.
But right here, don't be afraid or anything.
Of touching,
It's
right.
only 12 volts.
What's the rest of the buttons?
These here, they're the rest of the breakers. So you've got outlets, air conditioner, microwave, and more outlets in your main. So,
Okay.
and then fuses. Then you got lights and furnace and reefer, booster, monitor panel,
Okay.
water pump, and this one I cannot read. Carbon monoxide detector, which I put a new one so it doesn't run off of that.
Okay.
The carbon monoxide on that end next to your bed runs off AAA or AA, 3 AA batteries.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
tiring, isn't it? I'm sorry. Yeah.
This is the old carbon monoxide that was wired
okay.
there, so this is not good.
Okay.
But I didn't want to leave a hole,
Yeah.
Right.
so I left it. Air conditioner, I'm gonna turn this on. Air conditioner, you want to have at least 20 amps.
Okay.
In other words, you really don't want to run it on an extension cord.
Got it. Unless we've got a big, hefty one at home.
Yeah. So, and then you don't want to go no more than 50 feet.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so keep it minimal. than
Okay.
that. But we'll just run it for a little bit so you know that it works. You also have a fan. The fan you can run 1,000 feet, no big deal.
Okay.
It's the compressor when it kicks on, it'll wear and tear itself because it doesn't have enough power.
Okay.
So fan, you can turn it on if you want to circulate the heater, because this is where you turn on the heater. I don't know what that switch is. No, it's not on light. Let me go to air conditioner. Where's the compressor? Kicks in right away. I'll lower it a little bit. The heater, you can run both at the same time if you want. I don't know why would you do that, but on and off is the bottom. So off is to the left, on is to the right, I guess. And then you got your thermostat up here, so
Okay.
80 or whatever. Click that on. It's got a TV,
Oh, jeez.
so
Okay.
so if you want to get a DVD or something,
Right.
but we ain't gonna get anything because we don't.
That's
You're
fine.
gonna need a converter box for this one. It's an older TV.
Okay.
Unless you get a flat screen, then just get rid of this one.
It looks like pots and pan storage to me.
Yep.
So,
Refrigerator. It's been running on electric. It's nice and cold.
so it's been on. Okay.
Yeah, it's been
Okay.
on. It's been on all night. So down here, it's very simple. You got instructions here to fall back on. But electric, if you want an electric, make sure it reads electric. If you want it off. And then if you want it on gas, this starts clicking. All you gotta do is push and hold until it stops clicking. Once it stops clicking, you let go. And as soon as you let go, if it starts clicking again, you gotta go push back in. Kind of similar to the water heater.
and does it have to be on anything particular on those other knobs before you start it on
Yeah,
the
it's
gas?
gotta say gas right here, and this
Oh.
here is just a thermostat, so.
Okay.
But mainly it needs to say gas right
Okay.
here. And make sure you have the valve open on your gas. Make sure you have gas in your tank.
So valve open on the propane, that turned to gas. Hold the button until it quits clicking.
Mhm.
What did you have it on? You had it on electricity overnight.
Yeah.
Right. That's okay.
It's just
And it's struggling because there's air still, maybe?
yeah.
But-
This one's got a smaller pilot, so than the water heater.
Is it electric pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ignited. So what I usually do is just go back off and then go back on. On the generator and shore power,
You're good.
when you're running the air conditioner, you need to turn off the air conditioner first. So in other words, don't pull the plug while the AC is on. Okay. Same with the generator. Don't turn off the generator while that is on. So with the generator, it's a little different. Turn off the AC and let it cool off by letting it run about for 5 minutes, so the generator cools off, and then turn it off. Make sense? If not,
You got that?
if not, you can play back.
Mostly, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And mostly what we're doing is turning off all of the appliances before we unplug from shore.
Or turn off the.
Turn off all the appliances and then turn off the generator and let the generator and actually turn off all the appliances, wait 5 or 10 minutes, and then turn the generator off.
Well,
Okay.
mainly the air conditioner.
Yeah.
Mainly.
Okay.
Mainly, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So if the pilot is already on, that means it's running on propane.
Okay.
Do you want me to leave it on propane as you hit the road? That way everything's nice and cool.
Sure. I guess I don't know. We don't really have.
Are you
anything
gonna put
to
stuff in there?
We don't have.
You're not
one.
gonna go to
We
the
have
store?
We will, but that'll be later, and we'll be hooked up to shore.
Well, this takes a while to get cool, so if
So
you're gonna
leave
turn
it-
it, I would
Okay.
leave it on.
All right.
Okay.
Like I said, the refrigerator is the appliance that uses the least of the propane, so
Okay.
don't hesitate on using it on propane.
How much gas does it have?
Half. A little over
I'm
half.
sorry, the gas tank for the Coke.
Half.
Gasoline or propane?
Gasoline.
Oh, yeah, about half as well.
Because we'll have to fill up on gasoline. You said to turn the refrigerator off
Mhm.
before we do that.
Mhm.
Right. Okay.
But you have your tank over here, so you should be okay.
No. Turn the refrigerator off before you fill up propane.
Actually, both, but since you got your
Check
fill
gas.
over here, then you should be okay.
Yeah.
But just turn it off, and you don't have to worry about it.
Turn it off, and then all we do is return it back to propane and hold the button in until it puts cooking.
And when you store it, leave this open so that way it airs out. So microwave.
Is that close? What you just did?
Yeah.
Is that easy? What's it? Oh, what is that?
For notes, you put a piece
I
of
know.
paper under there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is pretty. It's got a marble in there. How cool! You got a little leveler right here.
Okay.
Is there a leveling, or do we have to buy the scissor
Yeah.
jacks and stuff like
Yeah.
that? Yeah. Okay. All right.
We'll turn this on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
It works.
Yeah, it does.
Right?
Feels good.
Okay, and then you got your filter here for the AC,
Okay.
and that there you can just rinse off, put it back on. If it starts breaking apart, then you want to replace it. Here you got your fan, light and fan. Bathroom light,
Optional heat. Does it have heat on
No.
this? Okay.
optional. You can add it. I wouldn't. You don't need it. Oh, the furnace didn't kick on, huh? Didn't kick on. Turn that back off. Then turn it back on. Maybe that needs to be on. Maybe it's a kill switch for this, which is kind of rare to me. But
Where would we know if it was on? It would
you'll
come
hear.
out through here?
You'll hear it.
Oh.
You'll definitely hear it. Give that a second. But anyways, over here you got your water pump switch.
Go ahead.
Water pump.
Okay.
So when you're dry camping, the only way you're gonna get water to circulate is by hitting that water pump.
Okay.
And once it reaches its top pressure, it'll shut off. So it works. Okay?
That's the pump that I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not gonna hear that when you're at full hookup.
Right. If I'm hooked up to.
You'll leave that off. And then you got hot water ready.
Right. If we're hooked up to and using the hose with the 40-pound pressure regulator, that's the pressure that will
Correct.
make all this
Yeah,
happen.
city water's got its own pressure. So we'll turn that off. Well, no, not yet. And then here's your testers. Your fresh water is actually reading empty, so it's got a little less than a third. Then you got your black, your gray, and then you got your battery charge. So you're good on your battery. And then your generator will start right here as well. So we'll leave that at the end. I'll unplug from shore power, plug it into your post where I showed you, and then we'll turn on the air conditioner so you know that your generator
Okay.
is working.
What was the last button? What was this one? What is this? here?
Generator.
Generator.
Oh, you can start it from inside.
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll want to do that before your battery over here reads lower than fair. You don't want your house battery to go too low to where you won't be able to turn on the generator. Make sense?
Yes.
Toilet?
Right now.
Toilet, you'll want to rinse. This one will rinse. So always give yourself some water, and then the other one will flush.
Okay. So put the water in before you use it,
I would.
then use it, and then flush it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Never knew how to use that.
And then you got a fan up here for the moisture. So for this guy to go on, you have to bring up the
Yeah.
lid,
Okay.
and then it blows in and out.
Either way, and it's electric.
And then you got different speeds.
Okay.
And then you have a light over here. Just a little switch right
Got it.
here. And then the shower, just You have a on and off switch up here too, so
Oh, cool.
you don't waste your water.
Okay.
And then you come back to the same temperature.
Yeah, good.
So I gotta put in a little bit more water because I thought it had up there, but it don't. Toilet, I'm gonna turn the water pump off now.
Microwave and fan. What's the? Oh, that's the antenna. I imagine.
Yeah, that's your antenna.
This is just a vent. It's not a fan.
There's
Right.
your heater finally.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
That's just the vent.
vent. It just lets some air out.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So the furnace is done.
That took a while.
Yeah, had me worried.
Well, it's
I wasn't
maybe-
worried.
Maybe.
That's what it is.
Oh, God.
Curtains.
Okay.
I'm going to blow this in here for you.
So, like, the chemicals. The start of the season, we pour a couple gallons in the toilet, pour the chemicals into the couple gallons of water in the toilet, and then flush that in. And
Just pour the
then,
chemicals in the toilet, fill up the whole bowl. You're good.
and flush it in, and that's it. And then if we're gonna not use it, and that is that good for until you
good.
empty
Correct.
the black water tank.
It's good until you fill it up.
And how do you know? You know because the meter there, you push the button on the meter, and that's what tells you when
Or
to
it,
flush that
or
out.
it comes up the bowl.
Okay.
Seriously?
No, yeah.
Not really.
Okay, yeah. I get it.
Walmart lets you camp overnight,
Uh-huh.
so I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
I am. I'm not sure how you'd go about doing that.
Just go at their parking lot and park.
Okay.
That's it. Save you guys some few bucks.
Yeah.
If you want to do that tonight.
Well,
And then Walmart's got a camping section. You get your chemicals, toilet paper. You know, just make sure it dissolves. And it don't have to be RV type.
okay.
If you're not, just throw in a glass of water, and if it dissolves, you're good to go.
Okay.
I know it sounds kind of weird, but
Okay. No, I get
that's
it.
what the chemicals kind of do as well. Is break
Right.
down the paper.
See if that switch is the kill switch for the furnace if it's time to turn it off.
No, so I wouldn't know what that's for.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
No worries.
The wire is running up. Oh, it's up here. You got a 12 volt outlet.
Oh, okay.
It's a power booster.
Got it.
Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, heater works, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It
off.
feels warmer.
That way. And then when you turn it off, it's still cycling, so it'll,
Yep.
it'll shut off
Yep.
eventually. Okay.
And these are just all empty. Okay.
Yeah, and then your seatbelts are out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, show us how to. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
How you pull out that bed.
Yeah, just go all the way up and out.
There you go.
That looks really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
This is for the dogs. You guys will be up there, no?
Me and the dogs.
I'm going up there. You're sleeping down here with the dogs. No, that looks actually fairly comfortable.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Is there a way to scoot it back into the wall, or does it stay out like that?
It stays on there.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you can if you want, but I don't know.
It's okay for one night. We'll
Oh
work it
yeah,
out
yeah,
for
yeah. I'm
one
not
night.
worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
I'm not sure about length, but your feet could
Oh.
walk a little bit. Oh, you can do
No
that.
problem.
You can do that.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna fill you up a little bit of water
Okay.
before
Alright.
you guys hit the road. And I believe you're gonna. I think my.
Yeah, we have to
probably
pay something. Then Kat wants to
sign
drive
your
it.
life
So,
away.
yeah, well,
Yeah, exactly.
no, that's already been done. Let's see. But you do want to drive it?
Yeah, we ought to drive it.
I think Lori wants us to drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's here. It's his day off.
All the outside lights work, all the tail lights and blinkers and
Running
everything.
lights? Yes.
And is there any way to get up and see the roof?
I have a ladder.
That'd be fine. So now you've got it plugged into the generator.
Correct,
Right?
uh-huh.
Right.
Oh, turn off the water here. Turn off the water.